Hello, my fellow YouTubers. Now that I'm on spring break, I figured I'd make another video. And today we're going to be learning about recursion. So before we get into the programming part of recursion, I just want to introduce the concept using math because I think it's a bit easier to understand that way. Um, if you're not a big fan of math, I suggest when I put up my next video, you guys can just skip to that one. But this is a nice introduction to what recursion actually is. So recursion is when, let's say, a function or method, function for mathematics, method for implementing it in Java. But a recursive function is a function that, in order to be evaluated, calls upon itself. So the best way to show this is an example. So I've got a function here, y equals blah blah, and actually, instead of y, because that's a bit confusing, I will change that to, let's say, we'll change that to f of x. Oops. Sorry, technical difficulties. I'm a bit out of shape, I suppose. Um, so we'll just move that to the right place. Is that out of the frame? Okay. Sorry about that. But so we have our function f of x equals, and then it's sort of like a piecewise function. So you have like these two conditions. You have the either x equals 1 or x equals 2. The function will give out a simple number 1. But if it's anything else, if it's less than 1 or greater than 1, you get, and actually let's just say that this function only applies to natural numbers, so it has to be positive. So then we have f of x is, in any other case, it's f of x minus 1 plus f of x minus 2. So if we were to evaluate, let's say, for example, f of 5. So f of 5 would equal, we'd be in this otherwise stage because it's not 1 or 2. So f of 5 would equal f of x, which is 5 in this case, so 5 minus 1, plus, space it out, f of 5 minus 2, which, if we just go ahead and simplify, is f of 4 plus f of 3. So that's what we end up getting. It's f of 4 and f of 3. Now, neither f of 4 nor f of 3 come into this, so it's going to call upon this function again. So let's figure out what f of 4 is, right? F of 4 would equal, so we'd be in this otherwise category still. F of 4 equals f of 4 minus 1 plus f of 4 minus 2, which can be simplified to f of 3 plus f of 4 minus 2 is 2. And then, oh wait, we can simplify this even further, because even though we don't know what f of 3 is yet, f of 2 is one of these conditions, and it equals 1. So we can say f of 3 plus 1. Just like that. Now, all we need to really figure out is this f of 3. So let's go ahead and type in f of 3, or write in whatever. I'm typing it, sorry. But we have f of 3 minus 1, which is 2, or I'll write that just for consistency's sake, plus f of 3 minus 2 equals f of 2 plus f of 1, and both f of 2 and f of 1 are already defined as being 1, so we can just say it equals 1 plus 1, which equals 2. And now that we know what f of 3 is, we can just go up and say f of 3 plus 1 equals 2 plus 1, which equals 2, 3. And then we can say f of 5 equals f of 4 plus f of 3. So f of 4 is 3 plus f of 3 is 2, and that gives us 5. For a final answer of f of 5 equals 5. So this is basically exactly how, this is what recursion is. So because in recursion you have a function that is going to call upon itself and keep going down like this, deeper and deeper into the function, find where it gets the final answer. Excuse me. And then once it has an answer, it goes back up and gives you this final answer. And this actually happens in, this is a very useful way to do things in programming. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how this works in Java. And if you just want to look up more examples of this, there's a wiki page if you search recursive functions. Um, and I mean, there are tons of other examples, but I think this is, you guys are smart. I think this is a pretty simple concept when you look at it this way. It just gets a bit more complicated when you try to program with it, because it's not always easy to kind of keep these things straight in your head. And that's why a lot of the times I like to write things out when I'm programming, just like a little scratch pad, so I can keep things like this straight. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you over on the next video. Subscribe, rate, comment. Thank you.